Good day, my name is Devin McKenzie, the market analyst at Aluma Capital, and I'll be taking you through this week's CFD trading ideas for the 13th to the 20th of November 2017. These CFD trading ideas are a valuable resource to the active trader seeking to add additional positions to his or her current portfolio. In the week ahead, the price action of the CFDs presented here may or may not be desirable to initiate high probability trades. This will depend on underlying market forces, and so the CFDs presented here need to be monitored carefully throughout the week so that if the price action does play out as anticipated, trades can be initiated at the suggested entry levels. This week there are 9 CFD trading ideas, and these include a possible long trade in Anglo-American. The stock is trading in a neat upward channel, and it's currently approaching the lower boundary of the channel where the 50 and 61 Fibonacci retracement levels will also come into play around 206 Rand 50 cents. So we'll monitor the stock to see if it begins reversing up from that area for a move up towards 292 Rand. There's a possible long trade in Anglo Platinum. The stock has already broken above the upper boundary of a medium-term channel with an upside target of 510 Rand. So we can look to buy the stock at current levels or on a pullback towards the upper boundary of the channel for a move up towards 510 Rand in the medium term. Please remember that this trade is a medium term trade, and so it may take a few weeks before the price trades up towards that 510 Rand target. There's a possible long trade in BHP Billiton. There's another medium term pattern that has formed. And this can be seen in the weekly price chart. There's a cup and handle pattern that has formed. The stock has broken the upper boundary of this pattern, and so it can be bought at current levels for a move up towards 343 Rand in the medium term, or on a pullback towards the upper boundary of the pattern around 254 Rand for a move up towards the upside target. There's a possible long trade in Capitec. It remains one of the strongest banking stocks on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. It's currently approaching an area of support from the 50-day moving average as well as uptrend, which come into play around 900 Rand. And so you can monitor the stock to see if it begins reversing up from around 900 Rand for a move up towards 950 Rand. There's a possible long trade in Coronation. The stock rallied sharply over the last week, and it's currently pulling back, and as it's pulling back it's approaching the 50% Fibonacci retracement level as well as an area of prior resistance which is now becoming support. So you can monitor to see if it begins reversing up from the area around 75 Rand or a little bit lower down, and then look to buy the stock for a move up towards 79 Rand. There's a possible short trade in First Rand Bank. The stock is currently breaking the lower boundary of a bear flag pattern, so we'll monitor the stock to see if it trades down towards 52 Rand 30 cents, at which point we can look to short the stock for a move down to 51 Rand. There's a possible long trade in Mr. Price. The stock has also broken the upper boundary of a channel, and we can monitor the stock. The relative strength index suggests that it's overbought at the moment, so it may pull back to retest the upper boundary of that channel, and if it tests that boundary and begins reversing up again, then we'll look to buy it. And the upper boundary comes into play at around 187 Rand 50 cents, so we'll monitor for a reversal up from that level to buy the stock for a move towards 200 Rand. There's a possible long trade in Remgro. The stock has already begun to reverse up off the lower boundary of a medium-term triangle pattern, and you can look to buy the stock at current levels, which is around 211 Rand 50 cents for a move up towards 220 Rand 50 cents. Finally, there's a possible South 32. The stock is also pulling back after rallying sharply last week. It's approaching an area of support from the 50 and 61.8% Fibonacci levels, and a little bit lower down it will also find support from the 50-day moving average and uptrend, so we can look to buy the stock on a reversal up from 35 Rand 50 cents or a little bit lower for a move up towards the previous high levels of 39 Rand. Those are your CFD trading ideas for this week. Please remember to manage your risk by using protective stop losses.